Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, looking at August 22nd through August 28th. So it's the end of yet another month of this very fast-paced year. So this week begins with the Sun moving into Virgo, joining up with Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter, the planet of good luck and good fortune, your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. If you've got friends that are born under the sign of Virgo or Pisces, they're going to be a huge help for you this week. This is one of those weeks when silly little arguments over money, over who gets what for what, especially at work. If you feel someone was given something, extra that you weren't, or I was in a nail salon of all places, and the girls were screaming at each other in Vietnamese about who had more customers. And, I obviously didn't understand what they were saying, but one of them who speaks really good English told me about it afterwards. And it was a full on screaming match. And they're on the phone and they're screaming at each other. And one of them walked out, and it was simply over the fact that one of them had had 10 more clients than the others, and that it wasn't fair. But it was very heated. And, it was kind of scary when someone is, working on your hands and feet and screaming at the top of their voice angrily with sharp instruments in their hand. I was kind of like, you know what, maybe I'll come back next time. So Mars and Saturn are getting together in your 10th house your second house of self-esteem and self-worth. And so silly little tiffs and arguments and almost angry exchanges with people about money is on the cards. You've got to be really careful about that on Wednesday, Thursday. And if you feel like you're out to lunch with someone or dinner with someone and they're always trying not to pay their half or their share, or they always drink more than you do and you always end up just splitting the check, or vice versa, this is the time when there's going to be something said and it's going to come to a head, and you're going to have to deal with that and see how you can work through that and work it out without having a huge drama, the screaming match, because that is not cool. Now, on Friday, Neptune, which rules Pisces and is the planet of fantasy, enters the picture and makes a square to the Mars-Saturn duo. Because Neptune is brilliant when it comes to things like blind spots, low physical energy, and avoiding confrontation, this is the perfect day to lay low and chill out. So, as I said, Mercury is going out of phase later on at the end of the week into next week. It's really important in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. If you have any silly kind of falling out with a friend, it's probably not going to be resolved until this time next month. So unless you want a month-long, thing hanging over your head, try to avoid the drama. Thanks so much for tuning in. I look forward to speaking to you again next week.